What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all are holding up well today. Today we'll be reacting to the unseen footage of the Bondi terror attack. Shout out to 7 News Australia. Original video link will be in the description down below. This video was highly recommended. I told you guys the third video. Was it the third? This is the second video I made? What's the third video I made? I told you guys, look, I didn't really feel comfortable, just continuing this and making videos about this because I feel like we should move on. We should live day to day and just enjoy the next day because it's not going to happen again. Enjoy the next day. We don't have nothing to worry about. And throughout these should I say these past weeks, I have been noticing a lot about not just Australia but other countries. And maybe it's because of the way you guys live, your gun laws, and like what people stand on in those countries. This was a terrorist attack, okay? This was a terrorist attack. So let's get that very clear. And what you guys stand on and believe in, your pride is strong. It truly is. People in America live with fear day to day, and ain't nothing gonna happen. I'm talking about they ain't selling no drugs. They ain't in the streets. They ain't got no beef. They ain't got no ops. They ain't been in a fight since high school. Let them tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sweet unless you involve yourself in that type of stuff. Then you get what's coming to you. But a lot of people live scary day to day, and that's why they walk with weapons. And nobody's targeting you. Ain't nobody even worried about you. But that's how people think. But in Australia, I see people still going to the beaches and stuff. Going right back to Bondi Beach the next day, enjoying it, going out for a surf, going for a swim. Hearing everybody's stories, listening to the interviews and their different perspectives about it. The beach calms them down and everything. Like, it's not going to stop them. It's not going to divide Australia. It's just not going to divide the people. And it truly is amazing. It truly is amazing. You guys did all this and you still didn't put no fear into the people's eyes. Like, how pathetic. You know what I'm saying? Pathetic. Here we go. Let's jump right into this video. Feel free to share your honest thoughts and opinions, of course, down below in the comments, guys. I hope this isn't crazy. I don't think this video is crazy. I don't think it's crazy.
Are they gunshots?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Some of it. I wouldn't go out there, be careful.
I don't know. It sounded like he was ready, man. Hey, where is he? He didn't sound scared. It sounded like he was ready to execute. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Where is he? He was ready.
Are they gunshots?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Some of it. I wouldn't go out there, be careful.
You heard those gunshots. Talk me through what happened.
I guess it took me, I reckon, probably about 20 seconds to go, that's not right, And so I walked to the window that was open and leading out to the beach. And I noticed 3 people running into our communal laundry on the ground level. And there was a young girl there, and I said, "Are they gunshots?" She said, "Yeah, they're gunshots." And she had the look of someone who'd been running for her life. I was able to establish the shots were coming from a distance, and so then I followed my way up cross Campbell Parade and followed my way up. There was a couple of police cars and a couple of officers who were pinned. Essentially, they were you'd tucked down, you have guns drawn, obviously, and I actually was at the rear of the vehicle, and I'd actually had a better view, and they couldn't.
Look at how he has his back turned and everything. Like, he's maneuvering like this is some type of damn video game. Have you lost your damn mind? Do you see how he's moving on a bridge? Bro, this is crazy. This is bogus, bro. Nah, this is nah. Look at how he got his back turned, as a matter of fact. Wait, was there any snipers there? Did y'all have any snipers on the scene? I mean, if so, then I mean, perhaps he may have been taken out, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to see that.
They were getting fired upon, and they couldn't really stick their head up. Whereas I made a quick calculation when I first got there. When I realised the guy on the bridge was shooting, I thought, by the time he turns, lines me up, I can get down. It was put to the test, yeah.
you playing with fire, man. But you know what? Nice. That's what I'm
As
talking
I
about.
say, adrenaline is going, and I guess I thought, well, at least I can alert these guys what I can see and what I know. But yeah, it descended into a really crazy period where it was obviously there was all hell breaking loose, but it was very difficult to ascertain who the players were.
You saw the hero do his thing.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, and I actually thought, because while he's holding the gun at him, I thought he'd shot him, and then bang, 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 the guy on the bridge.
So then you realise there are two. The one in front of you and another one on the bridge.
That's right. He was in mode, this bloke. Like as close enough to me, he was angry Rizzo.
That's where he was. Because I was like, you grabbed it from him, but how'd you get hit? How far was he? He was right there on the bridge.
So
You could see it on his face,
you could.
in his eyes.
Like as close enough to me, he was angry Rizzo. So
You could see it on his face,
you could.
in his eyes. Mate, you were doing an incredible job, shouting out instructions to police, giving them information they could use in real time. Mate, you followed them up. The first thing you encounter is a young couple coming down, a kid that's been shot in the leg. And he tells you about that incident. Talk me through that.
Yeah, it's that happened very quickly and sort of out of nowhere. Like these kids appeared, like, and then I think it was from there, not long after they moved forward, the police. From that was a very fast and odd. There was a lot of things happening, and then there was another, then the breakout of violence on the bridge. It was another crazy scene to get your head around.
In such close proximity, you could see the scuffles going on as the police and bystanders were trying to bring this gunman to the ground. Was that just chaos?
Mate, if the police weren't there, they were torn to shreds. And the police, I think, handled that really well.
They did.
I thought. And I guess at that stage, people didn't really know.
Why y'all beat him up, though? Why y'all get down on him like he did something? I said, why they get to beat him up, though? Did they think he was the... Like, what was that?
And then there was another, then the breakout of violence on the bridge.
Oh. No.
It was another crazy scene to get
Police don't even
your head around.
In such close proximity, you could see the scuffles going on as the police and bystanders were trying to bring this gunman to the ground. Was that just chaos?
Mate, if the police weren't there, they were torn to shreds. And
Was that just chaos?
mate, if the police weren't there, they were torn to shreds. And the police, I think, handled that really well.
They did.
I thought. And I guess at that stage, people didn't really know who else is, or is there anyone else? So that felt like the sort of culmination of it for me up on the bridge when they had those guys pinned.
Do you think Bondi will be Bondi again?
Checking everyone.
We took a big hit yesterday, so it's I don't know. It's
Bullshit. That's exactly.
I don't know. We don't realise how lucky we got it, mate. This is as good as it gets. Don't stuff it up, Cheers, mate.
I feel bad, man. Like seeing the pain in his eyes. This is fucked up, man. All right, man. Oh my goodness. I wonder what's going on now behind the scenes with him being detained. Like, what's going on with the court process once the trial being held? What's gonna happen? What's he gonna be charged with? What's the sentence gonna be? You know, there are so many heroes who leaped into action when this happened. And shout out to that teenage girl that shielded, not, oh, yeah, teenage woman that, did I say teenage girl or teenage woman? Which one is more respectful? Would you guys say teenage girl? Because if you're like not a teenager, you'd be a woman. You're like grown. Okay, teenage girl. Yeah, she actually shielded a couple kids. I believe it was two kids. I could be incorrect. It could be a couple more, but I do know it was two. It was two kids, definitely two or more. And she shielded them. She shielded them right in front of the gunman, and she took the hit. Uh, she was in critical condition, but she's good right now in the hospital, holding up well. She's survived. She's gonna be living very long. She's healthy, all good. She's probably not even gonna. Forgive me for saying critical condition, unstable condition, not critical, cause she's good. She's good. She'll be out the hospital in a couple days probably. No chemotherapy, nothing like that, nothing like that. But something like this could traumatize somebody. Something like this could traumatize. But seeing the smile on her face in the hospital, seeing the smile on her face, it was like, nah, she ain't faking that. She's not faking that smile. Like, she was truly happy saving those kids and just completely oblivious to the fact that she's even in the hospital right now getting interviewed on live TV for saving people's lives. Like, she just leaped into action and did it, man. You see, and that's exactly the reward. Look, your life, you didn't even get taken. Your life did not get taken. People are gonna nobilize you, glorify your name for what you've done, never forget you. And the Lord probably added, that's why I be saying, he probably gave you a couple extra years of living for something like that, for real. So we can't always, what I'm basically trying to say is like, we can't always look at it in like a downing situation, because at the end of the day, she's alive and those kids are alive. This is a win-win. And it said, oh, damn, 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 damn. Does it suck that she had to take a hit though? Like, to see a gunman in front of you, like pointing right in front of you, the kids, and you jump right in front of that, knowing he's pulling the trigger. You're not even thinking about your life right there. Like, does it flash before your eyes, or is it to the point where it's like, we don't got no time to even think type of thing? Like, cause you don't you say you'll be prepared or what you'll do if that moment were to happen, but you truly don't know what you would do if that moment were to happen. I can say that right now, but years ago when I witnessed something in public, like, huh? Look like a little girl out there. Ah, look, get us out of here. Yeah. Yeah. It's scary. You don't know who's coming from where the sound's coming from, how many. It's scary. Just jump into action like that, especially when you're not on that negative opposing side. You don't know what's going on. You're blinded just like the rest of the people. So shout out to everybody that jumped into action. The man that threw the bricks and everything. He actually had newborn babies, I believe, or was it just babies? Had a wife and everything. Family man. He lost his life. There's just so many people that lost their life. My condolences to all the families out there in Australia, and just the public, all the locals, everyone. Including the tourists, any tourists that may have been visiting around that time. Of course, the tourists. Can't forget. Please feel free to share honest thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Feel free to check out the Twitch as well in the description. I hope you all have an amazing holiday. An amazing holiday and an amazing happy new year. New year brings wonderful, delightful things, bigger and better opportunities for us, more fortune, but of course, fortune and wealth wouldn't mean nothing without that health, mentally, physically, and emotionally. So everybody, please take care of yourself out there. Stay positive. Stay happy. Stay positive, It keeps you going. Look at the bright side of things, man. Stay Stay safe, everyone.